that's one bag down and another 3 to go. Fellow. So I've got 4 of these soil conditioning compost from Natural Grower that I need to dig out and take down to my house, which I've counted, it's 157 steps into my garden. So we're going to go down the lane with this all wheelbarrowed out. So let's get on with it. This is going to make such a massive difference to the garden because the soil is horrendous. So can you tell how happy I am? How happy am I? I told you I was happy. So as I've mentioned, it's from Natural Grower and it's the natural soil conditioner for organic growers, and it's 100% completely natural. So I'll tell you all the benefits and uses for it later on in the programme, but for now I need to get all the tools together and get it down to the garden. So I found the best way of tackling these large bags is to create one slit down, not too far or else it'll all spill out, but that creates a little bit of a V shape. And then you want to scrape the top. You can just scrape it straight into the wheelbarrow and that saves a lot of effort with it. You just want to obviously loosen it up and scrape it in. And then when you get further down the bag, that's when you can start actually digging it out of the wheelbarrow. I mean, there might even be better methods than that, but I'm just obviously letting you know what I'm doing and how it worked for me. And as you can see, it's a lot of work, and you know what? I'm actually quite enjoying it. It's just a walk down to my garden that was the main effort, just carrying it 157 steps right down to the garden, each one of them. And I added up with the steps counter thing when I did have the phone actually on me and I wasn't filming, that I'd done 14 kilometres, so it was a fantastic workout, especially whilst carrying a load of compost as well. Not for the faint-hearted by any means is moving 4 tonnes of compost, and they're not your normal ton-size bags that you normally get, the bulk bags. They're not like that. They're about 3 or 4 times bigger than that, it looks like to me. Put it on the floor. But because it's quite lightweight is the compost, so obviously a tonne is going to be a lot, it's going to be more mass of the lightweight compost. So there was quite a lot of it, which I'm absolutely over the moon with, and I can't thank Natural Grower enough because I wouldn't have been able to do this without them. So this is the lane that I have to walk down. I'll tell you, it'd be a lot quicker if I were not filming. I keep stopping to film little bits. I'm going to have to put you on my tripod. Just doing a bit of a size comparison. So I want to show you this walk down to my garden in real time. So this is what I've been doing with every single wheelbarrow full of compost. So off we go. To the next one. Hers gone up, it's serious. So that's one bag down And another 3 to go. Let's crack on. So I was in a little bit of pain the next day, so a little bit of paracetamol goes a long way. So I've had a little bit of that, and I've got, I think I did 2.5 bags that first day, which took about 4 or 5 hours, I think it was, that evening. So I'm up bright and early with the birds to move the next 1.5 bags. And you know, I was worried about this compost all night, wondering whether someone was going to come and take it. There was quite a few people passing me by yesterday, wondering what I was up to. So I thought, you know, I bet they're going to end up with beautiful gardens. So I come out the next day and everyone will have all the gardens done up. But I didn't need to worry because none of it was gone. And I just had a few comments from people wandering past, walking the dogs, saying... oh, 2 more to go. They're all on countdown. Always do a little bit of limbering up before you start, that'll help. Honestly, I never big myself up, but once I get started, I'm like a machine. So I'll just get stuck in and get on with the job until it's done. Hair's going up again because I certainly don't want it in all the compost. But anyway, these pallets, I've got, obviously I'm going to have 4 pallets left over as well, so I'm really hoping to utilise them in some way. I'm not sure what to do with them. Yeah, I've had a bit of a chat, and well, I'd love to make some garden furniture out of it actually. So maybe a little settee somewhere, something like that. I might utilise it in one of these seating areas that I'm thinking of creating as well. But I do love it when the compost is up at the top there and I can just scrape it in. It's so much easier than digging away. And I think seeing me actually encouraged the kids to get involved, so they came out and helped me out with a few of the wheelbarrows as well, which I'm really, really grateful for. So what I'm thinking of is getting some of it and creating these borders right back there, so I've got a load of space there to bring out all of the plants. And then I'm going to do the same on this side here, so we've got a little walkway through and then it opens out to this lawn area. I'm going to plant some of the fruit trees along the edge here. And then what we're going to do, so I'm going to open it out so I've got all this lawn like I said there, and then do a little pathway through and create a seating area where this is here, because it's falling to bits now, is that, and it's not being used anywhere. So, but the actual 4 posts inside are actually quite good, so I'm going to take this to bits and then create a seating area down there. So I've also got some of the organic plant food as well, the fertilizer, so that will last me quite a while. And these are the bags that you'd normally get if you're not going crackers and getting tons of it. So it's rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, other trace elements. Now it's not only really good for your normal plants, it's good for fruit and veg as well, and houseplants. Now this isn't an advert, I'm not doing an advert for them, but they did gift it to me. But you know, I wouldn't be recommending it and piling a load of it in my garden if it wasn't any good. I have used it before and it's been fantastic. Right, I'm going to get on with this, but in the next episode I'll have it all shifted. So I'm going to show you the borders, what design I'm thinking of, what different areas and spaces in the garden I'm going to create. So I'd love for you to follow along on this big garden project of mine, but I'd love your input as well, what you think to do with it. So I shall see you next time. But first I'm going to show you this ridiculous video of what I had to do with just this one tripod trying to show all this lane. Right, you don't need to see any more of my shenanigans creating these clips. I'll see you next time.